International Women's Day, and we're about to go into the world of beauty, fashion, and art. And the first on my list, in no particular order, remember, and these are just representatives of all of us, okay? So I have Ruth Erican James Atere, popularly known as Vicky James. I mean, you don't know Vicky James? Who do you know? Vicky James is a creative. She's a fashion designer and entrepreneur, a content creator, a singer, an actor, all in one. You know, the popular saying that of jack of all trades, master of... It does not apply to Vicky. She's the jack of all trades, master of all. You know, she has a beautiful way of incorporating all of these creative activities and just making the most out of them. But today we'll be talking about her fashion designing world. She's the CEO of Vicky James Fashion World, and she does amazing. Like you see people practically praying, going for Hallelujah Challenge, and saying, I must be a Vicky James bride, you know. For it to have gotten to this extent, it means that she puts in so much into her work, the details. Every work of hers is art. Basically, you know, that is, she describes it, and you don't even need her to describe it. You see it in her works. And she has just been consistent. She tells us about her story of how she started off from Ajegunle in Lagos to the mainland, and now she's global, she's everywhere, and she's one that if you are most definitely looking to learn fashion designing, she is that person that you should follow up on.
Another thing I really love about her is that she has like a good relationship with her staff. She's quite friendly with them, so you know, just I think it goes on to tell the kind of personality
that she has.
Okay, on my list I am celebrating Chidinma Vanessa Adesina. Now, this young lady, if you remember her story, she represented Nigeria at the Miss Universe 2024. She started off as a contestant in South Africa, but, you know, things happened. She had to withdraw from the contest and then came down to Nigeria, you know, to be a contestant, and she won Miss Nigeria. She's Nigerian, so don't get that twisted. She won Miss Nigeria, represented Nigeria in Miss Universe, and she was the first runner-up. Now, when we say the first runner-up, is like she's the second position, and we are talking about a contest that has over 70 countries. So women from over 70 countries contested, and she was the second. And she also won Miss Universe Africa and Oceania because she was the highest ranked African in the contest. And the funny thing about that is when the winner was announced,
the way all the contestants ran to her
to give her a hug.
It was a very beautiful moment.
To the point that some people felt like, are we sure that, you know, it wasn't Chidinma that was even supposed to win in the first place, that she got robbed? But regardless, if you're going through a tough time, a tough season, maybe like the place you call home is becoming hostile to you, I feel like this is one woman who has a story that you most definitely can relate to.
Yeah, still in the world of, in the beauty world, well, let's talk about Agbani Darego. I mean, can you actually talk about pageantry and modeling without mentioning this awesome woman who happens to be the first woman to actually bring this pride to us in Nigeria. She was the first Black Miss World way back 2001, and ever since then she has actually been consistent. She has featured in different magazines. She has worked with a whole lot of brands, you know, as a model. And you can't just say you want to, oh, I'm a model, I have the physique, or I want to be Miss World, Miss this, Miss Edo State, and you don't know Agbani Darego.
She's like the pioneer for Nigerians, and so she's that person that a lot of models will look up to and be like, you know what, if Agbani Darego could do it, then I can do it.
Period.
And finally, on my list, on our list, we have Diola Sego. Now, if you were born, you know, way back, you know who this is. We're talking about if you were, you know, a fashion enthusiast in the 90s, early 90s.
80s.
That
a little bit of 70s.
You know, if you were like an elite, you know, if you did not have a Diola Sego in your wardrobe, you were not on that level
at all.
And it's so beautiful to see that Diola Sego has even won awards. She won several African Magic Viewers Choice Award, and even for the movie October 1, she was awarded the best costumier. So it also lets you know that as much as she might be, of that generation, she's still very relevant today.
Still talking about beauty, fashion, and art. In the world of arts, let's talk about Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, a renowned Nigerian author and activist, AKA Odeluwa. Odeluwa is an Igbo word which means a world writer. I wanted to speak Yoruba with the Igbo, but she's a beautiful writer. She's a motivational speaker. She's one that her stories or her books have actually touched thousands and thousands of people. Most of our popular works are Purple Hibiscus, Half of a Yellow Sun. We have Americana, We Should All Be Feminists. And her most recent work, Dream Count, is one that is currently on the lips of everyone. So are you an aspiring writer, or are you a lover of books? You should most definitely have Chimamanda at the top of your list.
Well, one thing I love about Chimamanda is the fact that she's able to separate her personal life from her art. And the fact that for a long time, many people did not know she was married. Because of that whole, a lot of people, when they hear feminism,
they just believe that, you hate men.
Exactly. So, but I'm happy that she's doing good. I'm happy that she has made a name for herself and even for Nigeria at large. So
yes, that's what we have on beauty, fashion, and art.